Hi Bruce, hi Carol, good morning. Jeff Shatney over here at Auto Fair Honda here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Just wanted to try to get you a quick video today on the 2019 Honda Odyssey. This is the touring model that we're looking at here. The touring model is an 8-passenger Odyssey. It's going to have features that come standard on it, like the LED low beam and daytime running lights, along with the high beam headlights there as well. You've got fog lights that come standard equipment on this model. You get these beautiful alloy wheels. Those are Bridgestone tires that come standard on this. It has color matched mirrors that have the turn signal indicator built into them. You've got the touch sensitive door handle, so driver and passenger door handle. When you grab it, it not only knows to unlock the doors or the preference to unlock driver only, but it's also going to give you the ability to lock from the outside here. And once you open the door, depending on what key that you have used to open the door, it's going to use your memory position setting over here, and it's going to set the driver's seat to the setting that fits you best already, that you pre-programmed in there. You've got a 12-way power adjustable driver's seat on the car, so once you do find that right spot, front lift, rear lift, forward, backwards, the tilt on the seat, and then also the up, down, in, and out on the lumbar support. Once you do find it, you can go ahead and save it right directly over to that memory position setting. On this model, you've got blind spot indicators, so in the pillar here on both driver and passenger side, you're going to have that indicator there. That's going to give you the ability to see if there's a vehicle in your blind spot, and an audible and visual alert in the event that you try to move over while there is someone in your blind spot. When you use the reverse gear, and I'm just going to shut the climate off here in the car for us, but when you do use the reverse gear in the car as well, that's going to give you a display that's actually going to give you 3 different views here. So a wide, a normal, and a top-down view. So if you're backing into a real tight spot, that's the rear bumper on the car right there. So we have the ability to actually get real snug to somebody if we need to. But on top of that, you got cross traffic alert. So if you've ever been at the grocery store, say backing out of a spot, you now have a system that's actually designed to give you an audible and a visual alert to this screen here, which is actually going to go ahead and let you know when there's someone crossing your rear bumper from about 70 feet in each direction. You've got tri-zone climate control, so driver, passenger, and the rear have their own climates. You can sync it all up as one climate so that when you adjust it from the driver's side, that it does everything for you. So over here, for example, it's adjusting for the whole versus taking it off. I can independently adjust each section of the cabin, but as well, you'll be able to control that rear climate. If you want the kids to not have control back there, you can lock it out so that they can't adjust it or anything from their controls in the back, which would be right up here at the top on the passenger side. You're going to have push button transmission in this one. So this is an entirely drive-by-wire system. So no mechanical gear lever here, but you're going to have your park, your reverse, your neutral, your drive, and a sport mode. The sport mode is going to let you use these paddle shifters that are located on the steering wheel if you'd like here. And you'll also have other controls here now, like the automatic idle shut off, which gives you the ability to have the vehicle power down once it does make a complete stop. That way you're conserving a little bit better fuel mileage. You have the snow mode. The snow mode is going to use this multi-speed transmission to help make it easier to drive during the winter, so it's not so lungy off the start or anything like that. It prevents that wheel spin from happening in the first place. You can use our econ button. You'll get a little flower that comes up on the display over here, and that will in turn get you about 10% better gas mileage. The driver and passenger have heated seats on their seats, and those are actually 3-way adjustable. So, and on top of that, that's the seat that gets heated on the base and on the lower back as well. You've got factory navigation in here. This is a Garmin-based system, which is great to be able to have. The voice command prompts are certainly enhanced. So all that we have to do is one quick press on this button here. We'll get the Honda menu, navigation.
Pardon?
Navigation.
Say a navigation command.
Find address.
Say an address in United States.
200 Keller Street, Manchester, New Hampshire.
200 Keller Street, Manchester, New Hampshire. Would you like to start navigation?
Yes. And just like so, we've started a navigation route. That can all be done while you're driving down the highway, 65 miles an hour. You can press that one single button over there and actually get that prompt to be able to do that. You've got a new upgraded display that's in here, obviously for the Odyssey, but it's actually part of my pilots and everything now as well. Simplified. You can get some great usable info while you are driving. So if you did want to be able to see, for example, your trip computer, we can get your instant fuel economy up here, your average fuel economy, everything that the car can offer to you, even some navigation directions pushed right over to the center display here for you so that your eyes don't even have to leave the road. Automatic headlights, fog lights, like I said, come standard. Over here, you've got your control for your wipers. On the right side, you've got your controls for Honda Sensing. So all that you have to do is press the button here. We get the ACC LKAS that displays on the right side of the display there for us. That's going to let you choose a safe following distance with your cruise control with these bars here. And then this one is actually going to go ahead and give you the road lines. When the road lines come up, it's actually going to use the camera inside the box here. It's going to look for the road lines on the road, and it'll actually use the electronic steering to help center you within the lane that you're driving in. You've got power sliding doors on both sides here, access to be able to use the power trunk here. You can turn our road departure mitigation on and off. This is if you drift out of your lane without the use of a directional, the car will pull you back in. Parking sensors, if you'd like to have them on. The ability to turn off our pre-collision system here as well. And even the parking brake is electronic on this model. If we need to use it, we simply push in. When we need to release, foot goes on the brake, pull the button out, and it releases the parking brake here for you as well. From there, in the second row of the van, you're going to have the ability to pull that center seat out when it does. Then from there, you're going to go ahead and pull this lever here, and we can actually move the center seat in. You'll get 2 sets of wireless headphones back here, HDMI input. So if you want to bring a Chromecast stick or a Kindle Fire stick, anything like that, go ahead and feel free to plug it into that back port, supply it with power from the USB port, and now your entertainment system back here, you can run Netflix, Hulu, any applications that you would get through those app sticks. All that it needs is the hotspot from your phone. At the rear of the Odyssey, it does have that power tailgate, so from key fob or from the rear door, you'll have the ability to do that. You can adjust the height, so if there's a clearance issue in the garage or you just want to make it easier to push the button up here, all that you're going to do is press and hold, wait until you hear the second set of beeps, and then from there, the vehicle is going to hold that tailgate open at that spot for you from now on. You get the Honda vac back here, so there's a built-in vacuum. This reaches all the way to the front of the vehicle. This is going to give you the ability to run that vacuum in order to go ahead and clean the van without even having to actually bring a vacuum outside or have to go down to your local car wash to get it there as well. These rear seats as well will fold down into the back here. All that we're going to do is just go ahead and pull on the back lever, which is going to give us an option to tuck that rear seat like so that you have one flat floor all the way into the back of the vehicle. Bruce, Carol, I hope this has been a little bit more helpful for you. There's plenty of additional things that I can cover here, like Apple CarPlay, sending text messages, making phone calls. But anything that you need, please feel free to call us here at 603-634-4700. I'd be more than happy to help with anything that you need here. Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to working with you in the future.